If anyone's on there, if you give me a second, this computer is just not doing right. Oh, probably because I'm not doing the right thing. This is extremely dark. Well, since I'm waiting for someone here, let me just run my mouth, I guess. This is Sun, Spiritual Healing and Tarot. Not really big on the love tarot, but now I'll answer your questions. Fell out the deck, King of Cups, so that should be a good start. Or a good sign. Well, might as well do a quick energy check for the collective. We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and one more, the Nine of Pentacles. I see we're trying to do things to maybe try to gain a little bit of abundance. We do have the King of Pentacles here, so you have everything you need to make the abundance that you want. But you're working on it right now. So we have the Page, the Nine, all the way to the King. Well, since I'm here and waiting or whatever, let me talk about something. Spirituality. How these tarot cards work. You see, when I had my spiritual awakening, I was told some things. Mainly that there's power in art. There's magical energy in art. There's spiritual power. And spiritual power is nothing more than magic. Under a different name, but that's what spiritual power is. And people are able to read the energies of these cards because of the spiritual power in the cards and the spiritual power within their souls and what have you. And so you're able to gain insight. Now, of course, you're using your intuition as well, so it all comes together. Page of Pentacles dropped out again. Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. Wanting to collaborate with an offer, but stressed out about it. Do an oracle card, I suppose. Personally, I'm starting to like oracle cards more and more than traditional tarot. I was hoping I could adjust this camera, but I don't think it's going to work. I have really got to get the hang of this shit. Split deck, we have the Magician, which is odd because, well, not odd, only fitting because that's my gift, spiritual manifestation, doing magic. And we have the Nine of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. That kind of reminds me of the saying, let go and let God. Just give your burdens over to the angels because they can handle this kind of stuff. Speaking of which, if anyone wants to learn magic, I can do that for you. What kind of magic do I use? Weather magic, healing magic, and all sorts of other things. Technically speaking, my gift is defined as being able to bring raw spiritual power down from the ethers. And, you transmute these energies, you manipulate these energies to get your desired effects. And me being the sun, that's higher up in the spiritual hierarchy, I suppose. I'm able to use that power of the sun manifest. We have the Emperor. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation. Ambitious plans. I do have some ambitious plans. I'm supposed to be like someone trying to bring this family. Well, the mission I am under is bringing people into the fold. Bringing people into the spiritual world. Not the religious world, because the religious world... Well, look. Some people have a book for their faith, and then some people have truth. Now I'm straight up say it right now. You have the book, and then you have the truth. Our truths are seen in all kinds of ways. Signs, confirmations, synchronicities, visions. With religion, one just has to really rely on, the person who wrote this book, yeah, they told the truth. That through the ages, that truth hasn't been changed. And you also have to take the word that, hey, look, this is the will of God, this is the word of God. Now, that's a lot of faith in mankind because you have to trust man with this stuff. With spirituality, you don't have to trust any third party because you can get the truth for yourself. Now, I know many of these religious people will say, oh, you're dealing in witchcraft, demonic, blah, 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 blah. But then you have to understand. Look at all these people in the world acting crazy, doing wrong towards other people. Good and well, they're screaming, I'm religious, or Jesus this, Jesus that. No, these people aren't for Jesus that I've seen. You have religion. Hey, how's it going, Carnell? Sure. Anything in particular you'd like to ask? Based on your exam. Well, I'll throw some cards for you, but I will tell you one thing. You will get good grades and you will do good on exam if you take the time and effort. Throw cards, but at the end of the day, future love. Okay. I would think that your exam results will depend on how much effort you put into the process of trying to do good on a test. I don't want you to get so dependent on tarot that you think, I can give you an answer, and you don't have to do anything more, because tarot doesn't predict the future, it predicts energies. And so if I say, if the card, so you're going to ace that test, that doesn't mean that you don't have to worry about it. You still have to study. So you have to kind of be careful with questions that you ask. But let's throw a card anyway. Right off the bat, the devil. Now, I'm thinking the devil card is going to show up because of what I just said, really. That you might just want to just rest on your laurels, get a reading, and assume that you're just going to do good. But that's just not how it works. You have to do the work. If you want good grades and good results, you still have to do the work. Let's clarify that devil. We have the Nine of Pentacles. She's staring at that squirrel right there. Oh, I don't even need the cards to ask you that question, to answer that question. Your friends, family, all your loved ones are all around you. And if you really want to, well, if you're not familiar with how spirit guides work, just sit alone, quiet. Just sit alone in the quiet one day, and then just ask your guides to reveal themselves. Ask for a name. Now, a name will come to you, but just don't think it's just in your imagination. But let's see. I'll draw an oracle card for you. But again, your loved ones are all around you, all times. We have the Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Yes, they're around you. You can tell, but just by looking at the artwork. And the artwork, of course, is the spiritual power in these cards. That's how they work. Let's see, though. Future and love. You did mention love. Now, of course, you still have to go take the actions. Most people don't understand it. You still have to take the steps to get the desired outcome. We have the Three of Cups. A coming together, a celebration. I would say yes, that love is coming, or love is near you. But of course, you have to reach out for that love, though. You have to take the actions. You have to put yourself out there. You have to speak. You have to talk to people. So I'm seeing now that I think that you're going to have to just take the actions. There's no shortcuts in life. You have to take some actions. But I think if you take whatever actions you need to take, you will be successful in love, your exam, or whatever. But yes, your loved ones are around you all the time. And of course, if you want to see your spirit guides, just ask them for a name, and they will show themselves. Anything else I can help you with? Seven of Cups and Temperance. There are options. Let's see. I'm not a medium myself, and I don't want to mislead anyone. I can just tell you that she is around you, and if Let's see. Sophia, Sophia, Sophia. Again, I'm not a medium. You'll have to find someone specialized in the area, but I can give you an angel and ancestors card, which hopefully will give you a little bit of peace of mind. Now, let me draw from this deck. The Sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So your friend Sophia, she's around. She's made it to a much better place than this place. And again, the ones we loved in this life, they're always around us. Always. Never forget this. Never doubt it, because they are always around. But the Sun is a good confirmation card for anything, though. We have the Chariot as well. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Now, with your question here, we have the Chariot and the Sun. So yes, I'm seeing that your friend is doing good where she's at. Well, we're all going to be good where we're at when we leave this world. But yes, she made it on the other side. She's looking down on you, and she's still with you. Anything else I can help you with? This popped out the deck for you. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding life. That may be a special message to you because it just flipped out the deck like that. You've got some good cards, actually. But you know, if you're ever having a hard time about it, just come to my chat and shoot the breeze. I've gone through a whole shitload of crap in my life, and I've learned a few things. And if you ever need someone to listen to or just to be there, come check me out. What do you do for a living? Are you trying to look for a new job, or are you satisfied where you're at? Are you looking for a job? Yes, I know exactly what you mean. They were stressing me out of my job. Every day was something new with those people. I was a good worker, but you get tired of hearing that bullshit from other people. Are you looking for a new job, or do you just want to stay in the same job? I've got the Page of Wands, Five of Wands and the Chariot. You said it was stressful and frustrating, and this card shows it right here. Finish, study, and move on. Then. Well, you have the Chariot card. The Chariot card just came out, so yes, it definitely does say that you want to move on. Let's see what the results would be if you do move on. What are the results after you study and move on? Now, I'm going to say after you study, because if it didn't, the energies would change. So this is assuming that you do study, that you want to do well, and that you want to move on. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, and the Two of Cups. Now, I've drawn the Chariot 3 times in 3 different decks. So you're definitely moving on somewhere. And you've got the Two of Cups. That's a good sign. The Seven of Wands, standing above the competition. Standing above all your frustrations, all the difficulties. So I'm seeing that you're going to go, well, that you will be successful in what you do. You've got that Chariot card there. And you've got the Two of Cups. And you've also had the Sun card as well. So I would say that if you keep studying, keep focused, that you will move on, that you will do what you want to do. Some really good cards, though. And the Chariot in 3 decks, 3 different decks, and the Chariot card. That says something right there. But keep focused. Keep focused and stand strong and just keep doing what you got. Keep doing. You already know what you have to do. Just do it. And you will be successful. Put doubt out your mind, because we don't want to manifest anything negative in our lives. But yeah, keep focused, keep strong, and you will succeed. King of Wands, you have doing the work, making destiny your own. So yeah, again, I'd say that you're doing well. I know things might be seem kind of just frustrating at the workplace, but you've got all the tools you need. You've got the will and the desire, and you're going places if you stay focused and keep on the path. No problem. I wish you the best of luck. Ah, that was easier than I thought. Let's see. Well, I'm in between people here, so I might as well throw some cards. Let's see, a few cards popped out to anyone who might be here. The Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. Oh, Carnell, if you hear it, this probably still was for you. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Now, I certainly hope I've helped you all. Decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. I can definitely resonate with that one. And the will. New beginnings. End of delays. A change in the direction that offers happiness. I see it down at Crystal Oracle too. Oh wow. Let's see. Well, I might as well run my mouth a little bit more then. So you see, now I don't want to keep harping on religions, but let's be honest. Some of these religions, the big thing about religions, why I'm not really for them, because they're not inclusive. They exclude people. You have to be this, you have to be that. You can't do this, you can't do that. When the reality is, the universe loves us all. And when I say universe, that's just the way of saying, my way of saying, the will of the God, and also a goddess, because the Trinity, the true Trinity, is the Mother, Father, and the Son, and the universe is just a system that's been set up in place for us all. Maybe I should have changed the name of this channel. Let me stop that. Well, Oracle cards for the collective. What are we facing? What do we need to do? What do we need to know? What messages are for us? Oh, crap. That is a shitload of messages. We have divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. I've been thinking I needed to find a whole bunch of disciples, but last time around they didn't work out too well. The High Priestess. Powerful psychic insights. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Getting a lot of peace messages here today, I suppose. The Page of Gabriel. Energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunity for excitement and adventure. I don't know about the rest of you people, but I'm always up for an adventure. The Queen of Michael. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. Benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. Yes, that's what I was thinking as well for myself. Because I'm a light worker, and light workers kind of need to be partnered up with divine counterparts, but these counterparts are not going to come around until people start doing divine work, and I don't think too many people are doing that. Everyone wants to do the twin flame love readings, and I'm like, that's really not going to help this world. It's not. King of Ariel. successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. And let's see what else we have. We had the For Gabriel. Time for celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. As I was saying earlier, give the angels your burdens. They can handle it. They don't mind. That's why they're angels. For helping us. The Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindle relationships. Children or childhood. Heal inner childhood wounds. Whatever that means. I keep hearing these people talk about this. But yeah, heal your inner child wounds. Get that spirit of love, of happiness back in your heart. Because children are always happy. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Wait, let me read this first. Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intelligent, intellectual, and diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Speaking of sudden changes. So, May 25th is International Missing Children's Day. I'm going to be using my gift. Oh, hey, how's it going, Andrea? Can I help you today with anything? What can I help you with? Sure, you can ask anything you want. Will Jay come back? Let's see. Jay was your boyfriend, a friend? I see. Will Jay come back? Will Jay come back? Now, I should caution you. It's never a good idea to just wait around, and if you want someone in your life, you have to make moves yourself. But let's ask the cards what they say. We have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands signifies communication. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So you clearly wish to have him back, that love, but again, are you planning on making any actions, or are you just going to wait for him to show up? Because I ask because it will change how the cards speak. But just looking at these two cards right now, I'd say that if there's communication, it's a very good likelihood. But of course, you have to take some kind of actions. Fortune favors the bold in this life. You have the Nine of Swords, worry. But you have the King of Pentacles, success. So I would say that if you reach out, if you communicate, well, was it a bad breakup? Because if it was a bad breakup, you may want to consider, do you want someone to come back? Because people go and they change. Sometimes, well, people always change, so. Hey, how's it going, Jenna? Yes, I am. I've got the Ancestor of Hope that dropped out for you, Jenna. Let me get this book to read what it says. It's an oracle card, but... Oh, and Jenna, if you're still there, go ahead and drop your question. Interpretations. Hope in the darkest hour, support and generosity, the ability to see beyond trials, the strength to seek a positive outcome, energy to move forward. So, Andrew, if you're still there, I would say reach out. Well, communicate. You have to communicate. And there's a very good likelihood that you could be happy or that he would come back. I would text him. I would get in contact with him. You had the Nine of Cups, so fortune favors the bold, so just speak sincerely with him. And it does look very good. But have an honest communication with him. You always want to be honest with anything. So I would text if I were you. And again, I hope the best for you. Quite welcome. I appreciate you dropping in. Let's see. Well, since I'm still waiting, let me run my mouth about something else. So, May 25th is International Missing Children's Day. And I would like for any reader types out there to join with me in an endeavor, because we need to find these children. We have to help these people. Now, maybe someone might not still be here, but parents, their loved ones need closure. And if we all just pick some people, pick some of these missing people, especially missing children, especially because we always want to look out for children. They're the only innocent people, truly innocent people in this world, and we always want to nurture them. So yes, May 25th, I'll be doing that. I'll be using my gifts to harness enough spiritual energy to spread around the collective. So if you're doing reads during that week of the 25th, they will be extremely insightful. Not necessarily. Some people don't really bother with the astrology, but it helps some other people. It can only help you. You know, the more information you have, it does help you. But you don't technically need it. But if you wanted specialized help, it would help. What will happen with you and Caleb? Now, are you together now, or are you trying to be together with him? I had a pendulum here. I could answer yes or no questions like that. But clearly I'll have to find it somewhere. Ah, I see. I'll ask an oracle card. But, you know, there are X's for a reason, so just take that into consideration. Now, are you planning? Now, does he have someone else already? I see. Do you have any kind of communication with him now, or just what you said was a real bad? Well, well, if it was just really bad timing, let's see. I see. Well, I think that makes a difference because we always want to work on ourselves to become whole and complete people before we get in a relationship. So let's see. Now, are you planning on doing the communication with him, or do you think he's going to communicate with you? Because I can give you a reading, but if you're not going to take the actions, it's not going to do too much of any good. I see. Well, if someone doesn't delete you from the social media, that's a hopeful sign. Well, if you're in good with the family, that's even better. And again, if it wasn't a bad breakup, only timing and everything, it should be okay. Oh, well, what are you asking me for? You need to talk to him. Fortune favors the bold. We have to take the steps to get what we want in this life. Oh, shitload just came out. He watches on social media. Well, that might explain the Seven of Swords card. And that's usually not too good, sneakery and lying, but kind of sort of spying. That's in this situation. Let's see, because you have some the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. Feeling left out, feeling stuck. Now you do have the Knight of Swords, someone who's willing to take some actions. The Seven of Pentacles, someone who is willing to put in the work. The Nine of Pentacles, someone who wants wish fulfillment. And you have the Judgment card. Now, took a few Oracle cards as well that came out. Let's see. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. How do you think he feels about you? I see. Interesting. We have these cards. Honor your inner knowing, the Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. And Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. To me, that just says to me that you have to trust your intuition. If you feel that this relationship could still go somewhere, I would take that chance and make some moves towards it. That's true. That's true. A man just is kind of prideful at times, and it's hard to just open up, admit feelings, and just open up, If a man is comfortable with you enough to cry, that says something, and it was a good relationship. And I know things can happen, just bad timing, like you say, circumstances like the whole COVID thing. Honestly, I would reach out. I would reach out to him. What if he couldn't make the move? Oh, you've already tried. I see. Now, were you clear in what you wanted when you talked to him? Because sometimes we just don't get the messages like we should. Because I feel intuitively that the love is still there. Well, if you've got stuff at someone else's house, you're still attached to them. And from what I've noticed, that when people are fed up with people, they will either give the stuff back to them or throw it away somewhere. But it's still there, so you're obviously still in his heart. And as far as him not talking back like you wanted him to talk back to you, it could be pride. I mean, it honestly could be pride. Now, the question is, do you want to keep working on it or just move on? I mean, if you think something's there, and if Well, one card. The Wheel of Fortune. And it's in the upright, so I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that you could be together again, but you might have to be the one to put more of the initiative. I know you took some initiative already, but sometimes, man, you just gotta be like, look, dummy, I'm trying to talk to you right here. And that's how you gotta be with a man sometimes, you know? Yes. Pride is actually, pride can get in the way of a lot of things. Pride can get in the way of happiness. I would say it's up to you whether you want to continue to work on it. But from what you're telling me, what I feel, what I see in the cards, I'd say there was love there. It's just a matter of, do you want to keep working on it? Now, and when I say keep working on it, I don't mean work on it forever. But open up your heart and let him fill your heart. Ah, I see. Yes, it's always hard to deal in relationships when you're younger, I suppose. And 22, you're still just getting out there and everything. Did you want it? Well, I don't know, because at that age right there, I mean, I'm assuming you want like stable, super relationship and everything. Whereas at that age, I don't know. Sometimes a man just wants to just see life. I mean, it's not necessarily that he wants to like be with all kinds of people, but it's one thing to think that you're tied down when you're young. Yeah, stubborn. Yeah, this is a hard one actually, because I feel there is something there, but there are other circumstances, and you two being, how old are you if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you're both 22. Okay. Let's see. Well, you know what? If he feels that he wants you to be his main woman, his partner in life, I could understand why wouldn't want to just be with you right now when he couldn't provide for you. I understand that. Hmm. Well, let's see. Well, he's not dating much, so it's clearly he does want to focus. And if he's focusing on his work, he might have in his mind to come back and get you one day. Now, the problem with that is tomorrow's never promised. You know, never promised for anyone. Well. Hmm. Well, let's see. Let me ask these cards again, because 6 years is only 6 years, but 22 and 28, that 6 years from 22 to 28, that's I see. Well, that's good too then. We had the moon that just flew out. Let me. The moon is usually a card of secrets, something hidden. Not necessarily a bad secret or anything like that, but something that's not known. from what you're telling me, it's, I don't know. It's the only, maybe there's some fear in him. Maybe, I don't know. Are you ready to settle down, get married? I see. I see the moon card now. Let's see. Well, okay, this moon card is making a lot of sense now. A lot more sense. Well, how long would you be willing to wait for him to get married? Like you said, mid-20s, like 25? Because he might not be ready for that commitment just yet. No, a master's. All right, that's pretty good. Hmm. Well, I can tell that he actually cares about you, and you clearly still care for him, and nothing bad caused the breakup, only good intentions. But he is young as well, and it's always hard to predict a young man when he's in that age. Let me just get an oracle card for you, because I would say keep at it, but I wouldn't want you to just keep working and working and working, because I see. I have the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. I would say, personally, I would keep in communication. Don't put your life on hold. Don't put your life on hold for anyone. I mean, that doesn't mean to just forget about anyone, but just live your best life. Continue on your studies. And I would reach out to him, maybe not for something serious, because if he's prideful and stubborn and going through some tough times, he might not be able to handle the whole relationship thing. He might not feel that he can give you what you needed. Even if you did, and even if you felt that you didn't need him to give you anything other than your love, he has that in his mind frame. Oh, well. Let's see. Let me give you one card for the possible outcome, because honestly, I see it could go. I'm tempted just to say, well, communicate with him, because I think you'll have to be the one who communicates, but not communicate in such a way to, like, hey, look, let's get back together, like that. Just maybe kind of take it slow if you were to communicate, but I wouldn't rush it though. I see. This is a tough one, because I don't want anyone to sit there and just put their lives on hold. And you've already tried, so. But there's clearly some feelings left. I've got the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, and that is the card of waiting right there. Not even on social media? Well, I feel there's still some feelings there between the two of you, but I can't say that those feelings would end in the result that you wanted, because he's still young, and you know, you know how young guys are. Well, you know how young guys are. Oh, now the Pixies unliking. Are they with you or anyone else, or you haven't seeming to have fun on your own? Because that has me kind of worried right there. Why is he unliking your pictures? Well, Jenna, I don't know. The only thing I could sit there and think I could say is make another effort. What was? Well, that could see. Now I'm confused. Like that could be like jealousy. Maybe he's thinking like, oh, well, she's found someone else and everything like that. And jealousy, it's people aren't going to be jealous of someone. People aren't going to be jealous of someone for no reason. There has to be feelings there for people to feel jealous. I see. I see. Hmm. I think it's just how much effort you really want to put in this situation. Now, I'm not saying it's not worth it. It could very well be for it, but it might not be as well. And I would not want to just sit there waiting for the rest of your life for something that may or may not happen. I see. Well, there's clearly some emotion there between you, but isn't enough to start up the relationship. Because now, if he doesn't reach out to you, do you plan on reaching out to him, or are you done reaching out? Well, I don't know. I mean, well, you know what? I would just sit there and tell him like, look, I feel that there's feelings for you still, and I'd like to know if one day do you see us getting back together. Now, don't let him bullshit you. Pay attention to what he's saying. Pay attention to what he's not saying. Because a lot of times, man doesn't want to sit there and say, "Well, I'm done with it." He's not going to sit there, and he is keeping your stuff, but you shouldn't be tied to someone who's not going to be there for you to love you like you need to be loved. And I pulled the Eight of Cups. Looking back on cups, maybe a lost love. I'm not sure. I see. Well, you know what? I don't know. When a man, well, you know what? Hmm. Now, real emotional, or like he was just playing for the cameras or whatever. Hmm. That is a hard one right there. It's like, I don't know, because I'm a little bit up in the air, and I think the problem is he's kind of confused. I'm not sure if he knows exactly what he wants. Most men are bad actors. Well, I don't know. I mean, you've tried and you don't necessarily feel like trying a little bit anymore. And he told you to go ahead on. And true, it might have been, maybe. And he probably does want it for your best interest. So you might just have to, I don't know, because I feel that there's still something there between the two of you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work out. So personally, I might be like, if you wanted to try one more time, I would try one more time. But if it doesn't work out after that, get your watermelon slippers back and then just, no problem. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more of a concrete answer, but it's just, the energy is kind of like just up in the air. And I think there's all kind of other variables at play here. That's true. Whatever's meant to happen, whatever is, was meant to happen. I'm sorry I couldn't just give you all kind of good news and everything like that. You're quite welcome, and I thank you for just coming by. And I hope everything works out for you. And if relationship doesn't work out for you, understand that you're a worthy person in and of yourself, and you deserve the best. And find a love that's worthy of you. When one door closes, another one will open. Thanks, I appreciate it. Wow. All right. I appreciate the subscription, and you take it easy too. Remember, know your worth. You're worthy of love that's worthy of you. I've got to do this more often. Oh, look, there's justice. Well, let's see. In between guests, well, let me see. Thank you. You too. Have a good one. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was nowhere. I guess that does about does it for me. I'll have to do this again. I wonder if I should say goodbye, but oh well.